Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce an older, sweet girl we have for sale that we are naming Lucy. Lucy is Miss Yellow of Moriah and Jacob's litter. She was born March 23rd. Now, she was actually already sold, but we had a cancellation, and so we're listing her for sale. She's an absolute sweetheart. We actually had a group of litters born at the same time, February and March. We were so excited because we had more demand for puppies because of COVID, and we had so many people wanting puppies. But then something happened we weren't expecting. During the summertime, when COVID restrictions lifted, lots of people took vacation, so we had a little bit of drop in demand. And so, but she's a sweetheart. We love her personality. She's been in training for hundreds of hours. She's one of the most trained puppies that we've listed for sale. We know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is 967. 9 being she is very dependent. She's one of the most dependent puppies that we have. She loves people. She's the first to come, last to leave our side. She's probably one of the most dependent puppies we have. She wants to be with people. And so if you're a family that will leave her in the house for 8 hours a day, she's going to be miserable. She wants to be with you. She wants to be with people. She's a dog that just loves anybody and everybody. She will follow you from room to room. Even when you're in the bathroom, you're going to hear little sniffles at the bottom of the door because she wants in. She just loves people, very affectionate, and just a dog that loves to be with people, wants to be with you more than anything. Activity-wise, she's slightly outgoing, very balanced with her energy. She's not hyper. She's not high energy. She's also not a lump in a lug. She does have some energy, but she's right there balanced. She's a 5, 6 out of 10. And then confidence-wise, she's a 7 out of 10. She doesn't have any issues with submissive urination, which is very common for puppies this calm. She's not, though, super confident where she's fearless of everything. She does have some natural fears. She's doing okay in the car. That's probably her only weakness, is that we have to distract her. She doesn't get car sick every time, but she sometimes gets sick. But we're working on that. She gets her car ride every day. She's beautiful. We just weighed her. She's 39 pounds. We think she's going to full size get maybe 50 to 60 pounds. So she's not going to be big, but she's beautiful. I mean, beautiful. She's solid white. She has a beautiful blocky head. She's growing in her adult coat. She has a very short muzzle. She looks just like her mom, which is one of the best looking dogs. We were not planning on keeping Moriah, but she was so beautiful. She was featured in a car commercial with the guy that played James Bond. I forgot his name, but she was one of the prettiest puppies we ever had, and we kept Moriah, and she looks just like her mother. Now, she's able to go home after turning 9 months of age, which is December 23rd. 10 months of age is January 23rd, or 11 months of age is February 23rd. Now, we are flexible at those dates, so if you wanted to get her between those training programs, you can do that, and we prorate the price and get her at the date that works best for you. If you scroll down, you're going to see pictures of the parents, Moriah and Jacob. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. We talk all about their health clearances, their personalities, their pedigrees. You'll notice that both parents were produced by us. Moriah is one of our puppies, and Jacob is one of our puppies. So this is a third generation Recherche Golden. We only keep the best of the best for our breeding program, and so Moriah is phenomenal. As I mentioned, Jacob is the son of Amos, one of our best stud dogs that's retired now, and he's absolutely gorgeous. But Jacob is actually one of our smallest. He's actually our smallest stud dog, and so, but he looks like Amos. He has that beautiful blocky head and that beautiful thick mane. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and I'm going to show off Lucy in training so you can see her personality, see how well she's doing in training, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Karandakot. You will definitely want to buy a Karandakot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Lucy. Again, this is Miss Yellow of Moriah and Jacob's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.